Okay, I'm going to show you a few things here in Chapter 5. Again, I'm going to assume you have restored your backup data file and you've skipped through the password that it asked for. And I'm not going to go through adding a vendor on page 5.9. This was as simple as adding a customer in Chapter 4. Just remember to watch your spelling, abbreviations, things of that nature. I'm going to start again on 5.16 where we're adding an inventory item. So we're going to go from the item list window, and if you look up our list, you'll see item list, and we can open that, make that a little bigger here. And what we want to do is we're going to select new. Should go down. I'm just make it smaller so I can select, get it down to the bottom where you can see new. Okay. What we're going to add here is an inventory part, okay, in step 2. So now I've got to do item name and number, and this is going to be the bifold doors. It's going to be a sub item of wood doors, the manufacturing part number BD42, and description on transactions. I'm just following again here what's in the book. And same here. The cost is $45. Make sure we got 45. The cost of goods count, we make sure we got the right one there, 5,100. Okay. Preferred vendor, this is where we've added Colby, right? Remember we added Colby window and door. That's what you should have done. Sales price is 70. So we buy it for $45, we sell it for 70. Tax, and then the income account when we go to sell it is materials income. So be sure we pick that. Okay. Asset account, 12,100. Reorder point 2. On hand right now is 0. Total value, and again this date. And then once we do that, we can hit next so that you can add the bifold knobs. Now this is asking me to change this. We don't. We just want to close this. We don't want infolded as a bifold door. Okay, so the next one would be to add the bifold knobs. I'm not going to walk you through that. Again, I'm trying to make these videos short. I can't do everything. But you see how you add a part now. Right. Now I'm going to illustrate how to purchase inventory. Okay. 2 ways you can do it. You can enter bills and pay for it as soon as you receive the item. This is similar to like when the customer pays in cash and we go straight to, the not create invoices, but create sales receipts. Okay. Or we can do a purchase order, then wait for the inventory to come in and then enter the bill. So if we start on page 520, this is where we create a purchase order. So on your vendor page, you can see the icon for purchase order. Okay. So we open up a purchase order and we want to choose Colby. Select the template, which is custom purchase order. It should be probably defaults to that. Enter the purchase date. Again, please watch your dates when you're doing this. What item are we going to order? We're going to order the wood door, the bifold doors. Okay. And 45 appears. Remember that was the rate, but we want to order 6 of them. Oops, close that. That was because I'm supposed to be putting 6 right. 8. Even sometimes I understand sometimes it can get, okay, maybe if I tab over here, did I tab over to here? Here, 6. Hit enter. Okay, I don't want to change this. Ignore. Okay. And it took the custom order. You don't have to print, and we want to save in new. And then you're going to do the same thing for the bifold knobs with the from Patent Hardware. Next step here is we're going to receive the inventory, okay, on page 522 without bill. So we need an item receipt, okay. So we go to receive inventory and we choose without a bill. So you should see item receipt. We're going to get out from Colby. Again, be sure we pull the right one, Colby. Do you want to receive it? Yes. Okay. And we can select the date, check that off, so it makes it easy. We don't have to re-enter all this stuff. Okay. So we can hit now, create item receipt. Hit OK. So once we get the item receipts. Now we have an issue here. We only got 5. So we have to change that to 5. Okay? Because we didn't get all 6 in. Right? And then we click over to the expenses tab. Make sure we got the right account. And we're going to hit on freight and delivery because we have to charge for that. Or we're getting charged, I should say, for that. And if I could find that, 54. Freight and delivery right here. Okay. The amount is going to be $35. Okay. So it's going to recalculate the button. It automatically went ahead and we can hit recalculate up here. And you can see it came to $260 in the total because we have $35 here for the freight expense, $225 back over here for the items that we were purchased. And then we can go save and new. And why new? Because we're going to receive the hardware. Again, I'm not walking that through you. That shows you how to do create an item receipt without getting the bill. Okay, now turning to page 526, let's enter a bill against inventory. So we get the bill, we enter bills against inventory, and we're going to choose Colby. Okay. And here's right here we've got date, the received items, and then we can hit OK. Okay, so once I hit OK, the bill should pop up. And so now we want to pay this bill. Okay, we want to change the date because the bill was received on the 22nd. Okay. The total amount is going to be the $260. I'll look at both, right? The expenses, remember, and the items. Okay. So we click next to the advance button. To the advanced item receipt button. So now we have the Colby bill in. We will hit the next button up here. It's going to save your changes. And then we can go and we can do the same thing and follow this for the patent hardware. Again, this video is getting long, but the next step would be to pay bills, and you can see your pay bills item. If you continue moving on in page 531, you'll get another bill in from Willis Towler. But the difference here will be that you're going to receive a bill with inventory. Oh, I'm sorry, I went to the wrong place here. Receive inventory with bill right here for Wheelers on page 531. And you'll just continue doing this. Enter your bills, pay your bills, and then you're going to pay sales tax on page 536. I think this should get you through enough to be able to help you with chapter 5. And if you have any questions, be sure to just ask your instructor. That's what we're here for. Good luck.